Alright, let's see if I can do this in 2 minutes. Quick John LeBon website update. Originally going to be for the members of johnlebon.com, but I thought, hey, maybe the YouTube audience might be interested as well. And the main topic on the agenda is the fact that I still haven't released the most recent member Discord call. And obviously the turnaround time for these is usually a couple of days. Just need to clean them up in post-production, make them nice and beautiful to listen to, get rid of all the audio problems, but I just haven't had a chance to sit down and clean up the most recent one, so I hope to release that in the next day or two. For those of you who are new members to the website, don't forget that there is an entire page full of the old calls from the Member Skype series. Going back to December of last year, there's literally 30 or 35 calls there now, maybe 60, 70, 80 hours worth of content, so if you are missing the Member Discord call series for the time being, don't worry. There is plenty to catch up on. And the important thing to remember is that what we're going to be talking about on this coming call on Sunday that we discussed in the most recent call, but you won't know yet because I haven't released the call, is that I'm hoping to talk about some of the more esoteric topics on Sunday's call. So it'll be an open house call, just like always, where anyone can come along, any of the members can come along and talk about any topic you want. Bring any topic you want, anything you like. Bring it along, put it on the agenda, and we will discuss it on the member Discord call. But I wanted you guys to know that I'm planning to talk about some of the more esoteric elements of alternative research, in particular the Illuminati card game and where it really comes from, who's really behind it, and also transcending 9/11. And one of the reasons why I want to talk about transcending 9/11 and general esoterica is because I've been reminded lately that even though some of us seem to have left behind some of the mental baggage that comes with learning certain truths, there are a lot of people who still see the world as an evil place run by evil people, and they're basically walking around living what I think are lives that maybe aren't as happy as they could be if they realized that even though there is massive deceptions taking place, that doesn't mean that you're a victim. In fact, this is a fantastic time to be alive. Also, if you are not a member of johnlebon.com yet, if you're still not one of the roughly 70 people who are helping to make all of this happen and partake in the comments and the member Discord calls, you might be wondering, well, what goes on in these calls? And it's important to understand that we don't agree on anything, all of us, the members of the website. There are flat earthers there, even though my own opposition to flat earth is well known. We've got flat earthers on the website. We've got people who believe in war on the website. We've got people who believe in outer space, ancient Egypt, ancient history, all kinds of people on the website. And the reason why we're all able to get along so well is because we're all grown-ups. And you see, that's the problem with the broader so-called truth realm, or what I call the ACT realm, alternative conspiracy truth, is that there are a lot of people LARPing as adults. They're pretending that they're adults, but the moment someone disagrees with them, it's a big deal. What? You don't agree with me about the shape of the earth? Well then, this is a big problem, you see, and they're very difficult to deal with because they're completely dogmatic and they're lacking the self-awareness required to put some of these disagreements to the side and still get along. Whereas what we've been able to do at johnlebon.com is get along despite the fact that none of us seem to agree on everything, but we still have good conversations. So actually I wanted to give you an example of that. This is Negan Tropic. He's been a member of the website for a long time, and he disagrees with me about war being a hoax. He believes that World War II in particular was real, and I don't want to speak for him, but I think he believes that Adolf Hitler was basically the good guy fighting against the Jews, and that's fair enough. I can relate to that opinion, if that is his opinion. I'm not trying to speak for him, but I think that is a fair synopsis of it, because I used to hold similar opinions to that, and I no longer do, but that's totally cool. And so far, Negan Tropic and I have been able to have a very productive dialogue despite the fact that we disagree on the topic of war. And just recently he left this massive comment in the comments section, very well written, and a lot of it I do actually agree with. It's just that overall I think we come from different perspectives. And this is the really cool thing. There are people on my side who disagree with me, we still get along. There are people on my side who I disagree with, we still get along. It's awesome. And the member Discord calls are fantastic, and they are the highlight of my week personally. So, just recapping some of the main points then. Again, apologies to those of you looking forward to last week's call. I'll release it as soon as I can, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Don't forget that there is a ton of member-only podcasts waiting for you. I'll put a link to that in the info box below. This weekend, we can talk about whatever you want, but the topic that I'll be bringing to the member Discord call will be the esoteric side, especially of 9/11. And finally, to those of you who aren't members of johnthebond.com, those of you who can't afford like $3.80 US per week, basically a cup of coffee per week, there is a page, I'll link to this in the info box below, with all of the free podcasts. And there is a ton of free podcasts there covering all kinds of topics involving myself and people from not just my website, but also fakeologist.com as well. So I think I've kept this to less than 5 minutes. Hope that I have. That'll do it for today. So on the 28th of September 2018, check all the links in the info box below. Members who are going to be there on Sunday, I'll see you on Sunday. Those looking forward to last weekend's call, I'll get that done as soon as I can, hopefully by tomorrow. Those of you who aren't members of johnthebond.com, ask yourself why. It's like $3.80 US, and you get to join 70 people and growing who like to discuss all kinds of things as grown-ups and get along even when we disagree. It's a pretty cool thing. So until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves.